Okay, let's do it. Lights on. Hey, good morning. I'm good. How you doing? Come on over. Haircut time.
Yes. I'm your 7 o'clock guy now.
Yeah. First one today.
Yeah.
Okay.
Let's go my usual mid-zero fade. Looking to go short on the beard. I left it a little longer last time.
Okay.
I usually go like a 1 into a 2.
Okay.
Whatever works, just good and short.
So still do the 2 in through
Yeah.
here and then a 1 on the sides?
Yeah, that
Okay,
works.
that sounds good. We'll fade it in nice.
Nice. It feels long to me now, but
It is pretty long.
it feels it because it's August too. You know what I mean? You get
Right,
this big
we
thing
finally-
in your face in August. You know, oh my god.
Yeah, we finally got that heat.
Yeah.
And I was hoping we would skip it.
Yeah, me too. You know, it's funny, every year September gets it. So, I grew up back east. I feel like, oh, I just gotta make it September every year. We get to September and it's 8,000 degrees still.
Oh, yeah. Okay, just come like this. Yeah. I always forget about September too, you know. It's like,
Yep.
yeah, it's gonna be fine.
Right. It's funny, my house is like, I always say there's hot weather house and cold weather house. It really lives like 2 completely different houses. And you can feel it, like there's a change. The first day that it's, you know, a little cooler, it's like my whole house is like tile on a slab, you know? So that cool just comes up through the ground. Takes a long time to get there though, feels like.
Cut your daughter's hair awful short.
Yeah. Oh boy, that
Huh?
was the whole thing.
What's that?
That was the whole thing. She loves it. My wife is not so big on it, but you
No,
know how it is.
your daughter likes it though?
She does, yeah. It's just so different from her usual haircut. My wife was. They were doing that girl thing, you know.
What did you do?
Right, right. My daughter's in this sort of transitional phase. I think it was a tough time for her. She had all that freedom living in the dorm, you know, at UNLV.
Uh-huh.
Now she's back in our house. She's going to grad school in the fall, but online. So we kind of, you know, she's back in her room, back in her own. That's a tough adjustment, I think, for her, you know. When kids like to have their independence, I get that.
Yep, I get that too. It would be difficult, I would imagine, to go back home after you've had it.
Yeah, sure. Difficult for us too. So every kid's different, you know. Like my son lives with us, but gosh, it's like I see him like once every 3 days, 24/7. You have to do like wellness checks on the kid, like, are you alive? Okay, good.
God, I haven't seen him forever.
Yeah, he's working at Jack in the Box. He's working tons of hours. Sometimes he works overnight. Sometimes he works mornings. But yeah, I don't see a whole lot of him. They're doing all right. Whereas my daughter is more like, all right, entertain me. What are we doing today?
How'd that go?
It was great. I really enjoyed it. I felt like it was just what I needed. It was like you get in a routine, you know. I felt like I was working a lot and looking at screens a lot, and I felt like that much driving was just what I needed to like snap me out of it, you know.
Yeah, I bet. It's nice to do that and get away every once in a while.
Yeah. And it was a lot of fun because I went by myself, so I could just do whatever, you know. Drive for like 13 or 14 hours if I wanted to, you know. Yeah, I couldn't complain. I got stuck in traffic for 20 minutes where there was somewhere like a semi went off the road.
Oh, really?
That was all I had. Like I drove across the country and back and spotted 25 minutes of traffic.
Yeah, that ain't bad.
That's not too bad. Yeah, it was kind of cool. The last time I drove across the country was only one way from Rhode Island to Vegas when I graduated from college, you know.
Uh-huh.
And boy, driving across the country in the 90s versus driving across the country now, oh, it's just so much easier now. Everything's just easier, you know. The navigation's easier. Book a hotel from your phone when you're at a gas station, you know.
Right.
Everything's just so much easier.
Get hotels.
Yeah, I did. I had this like travel mattress thing that I put in the bag, but it was more for like if I got stuck somewhere and I couldn't get a room or something, you know. And I figured, you know, if I get a case of the drowsies, I'll hop in the back of the rest stop and crash out for a little while.
Yeah.
I tried to do that once, but it didn't really work. It was still too hot. That's worked great. I got it back there and I was like, yeah, this will work. And then it just got hot. And I was like, well, that's not gonna work. But I'm no longer tired.
That's what I end up doing is sleeping in the truck a little bit.
Yeah. It was cool though. I think like the drive from here to Denver was like my favorite part. That part was amazing.
Beautiful.
Yeah, definitely. It was funny when I was driving back. It was like the last day of my drive, and all of a sudden it felt like I was in the West again. You know, the roads were wider, smoother. There was less people on the road. I was like, oh, this is more like it. I swear, when I got to the East Coast, I got to Rhode Island, it felt like every road was too narrow. There were way too many people on every road. Like, lots of tourists coming around corners at you. You know?
Yeah.
But it was cool. I saw a few people, hung out.
I forget, why'd you go back?
You know, mostly just to see people. I haven't been back to Rhode Island. That's where I'm from. And I hadn't been back in like 20 years. So it was mostly just for the road trip and to see a few members of my family. And that was pretty much it. Boy, my hometown was a lot different after 20 years. That's
I
for sure.
bet. It's been that long since you've been there, huh?
Yeah, a long time. And it was, that was one of the reasons I went too, because I've been meaning to go back forever. But there's always a good reason to put off flying somewhere. It's like, oh God, I don't want to do that. Let's just not.
Right. Let's see.
hit some rain in Indiana that I must be out of practice with rain because I wasn't worried at first. And then it rained harder and harder and harder. And after a while, like the wipers are going full tilt and you still feel like you can't see, And then my
Yeah.
car, there was so much water that the car sensors started getting weirded out and thinking there was something in front of me or behind me. So the car kept like tapping the brakes, thinking I was about to hit something. That was weird. And I saw like a few people on the highway pulled off and tried to wait it out. I got the definite impression if I pulled off, somebody would come plow into me,
Yeah, that's the kind of the worst thing you can do. You got to just kind of keep on going.
Right. Got a little dodgy for a minute, but it was all right.
Happens in Florida when I lived there. It happened a lot. People would turn on their four-way flashers and pull off to the side of the road. You can't see them until you get right up on top of them.
Right.
It's too late.
Right. Yeah, it was a little nerve-wracking. Like when it first started raining, we're in this construction zone, so you're only in one lane, and dividers all break an inch off your mirror. But then at least there was only one place to go. You just follow the guy in front of you,
Right.
And then it kept raining and raining harder, and then the highway opened up. We got out of the construction, so then there's like 4 lanes, and you couldn't see anything. I was like, oh god, where is everything? I don't even know.
Can be a little sketch.
Some of the parking lots are sketchy. People in and out all night.
Yeah, because it's probably a little cheaper. It probably attracts the
Yeah, for sure.
interesting folks. I've stayed at a few. Probably doing the Airbnbs now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They don't nail you with the fees?
Well, not really. I mean,
Yeah.
I think it's cheaper than a hotel.
Yeah.
Just depends on where you stay. Plus, I like it. It's just a little different. Actually, I find that it's a lot nicer in most of these places
Yeah.
than any hotel. It's a feedback-driven deal, so people really try to stay on top of it because, if you get bad feedback, then people aren't going to rent from you. So,
Yeah.
I find that they tend to be a little bit cleaner,
Yeah,
actually.
that makes sense. After driving across the country, I think Motel 6 should change their motto to "Don't look too close."
Oh man. Yeah.
Well, it was good to get out of Nevada for a minute, though. Like, I went to the Midwest. It seemed different. People seemed different. The towns seemed different.
Yeah, I really like living in the in the Midwest a lot. Springfield, Missouri, we lived there for about 5 years, and
Yeah.
I really liked it a lot. It's a lot more affordable,
Yep.
less crime unless you're in the major cities, you know. It's
Yeah.
like any place else when you get into the big cities. Like it's just so much more peaceful. The West Coast, man, is expensive,
Sure
and
is.
East Coast is.
Yeah, when I got to the hometown I grew up in is like a resort town, kind of. So anybody that was like my demographic from when I was a kid, they're all long gone. They're all priced out, you know. So the town's just full of rich people, which
Yeah.
was kind of weird. Like all the little rundown places I remember, there were no more little rundown places. Every place was like maximized, you know, a super nice restaurant or cafe or
Hmm.
it was different, that's for sure. Ooh, that's a lot of gray in that beer. Holy mackerel. Good God. Must be the week I had where I kept this doing it.
What'd you say?
I said it must be the week I had at work.
Oh yeah. You off now?
Yeah. Hospital was like at capacity, opening up spaces for more people coming in. It didn't seem like anything specific, just one of those things. All of a sudden, a lot of people needing help.
Interesting.
It's like that sometimes. Like, sometimes I'll go to work and there'll be like 4 patients on the floor. And other times I'll go in and it's like, holy mackerel.
Wow.
Yeah, I'll try to convince anybody in my family to come with me to see the Who. They're
Yeah.
doing like their farewell tour, supposedly. It's got to be pretty close. I mean, those guys are pretty old.
Yeah, they
No
gotta be
interest.
getting up there.
I couldn't convince anybody in my family.
No?
Nope.
Yeah, any kind of concert for me, I think is a tough sell nowadays. I don't know. It's just That's not the same. Just because I'm older.
Yeah, you know, it was interesting. I went to a concert. Like, I hadn't been to a concert out of Vegas in forever. I went to a concert in Chula Vista,
Okay.
like right near the border near
Yeah.
Tijuana there, and it reminded me of like seeing concerts in like the '90s. It's like an outdoor venue. And there were like, you know, cheap seats, people sitting on the grass and paid almost nothing to get in. Got to see Bob Dylan. It was great. Yeah, my ticket was like dirt cheap. I was like, wow, where have these places been? It was just a different vibe than concerts out here, you know? It was a lot of like
Yeah.
families and kids.
The weather's so nice in San Diego.
Yeah, it was awesome. It's like kids playing and good music. It was nice. First country concert I ever went to too. It was different. It was Bob Dylan, Billy Strings, and Willie Nelson.
Okay.
I guess I caught Willie right before he bailed off the tour.
Yeah, he's probably not going to be around much longer, I would imagine.
He was up there.
Keeps hanging on, though.
Yep. It's the marijuana. It's gonna keep him pickled for a little
I
while.
don't know. God.
It's gonna go an extra 4 or 5 years just on marijuana alone.
long.
I always fight the urge to trim it. Like I clean up the lines, but I try not to shorten it because I'll mess it up.
Yeah, I don't recommend it.
Yeah,
It's tough to do yourself.
it really is.
It is a little tough to do by yourself.
Looks like that car wash across the way is almost done.
It's been sitting there almost done for a really long time.
Yeah.
I don't know that it's ever going to open up.
Right. It's weird how out here sometimes stuff like that doesn't pan out too well.
I don't know what they're doing.
I felt silly. We were like excited for the stupid Circle K to open around the corner from my house just because it was like the closest thing, you know? And it was like, oh, now I can get gas right around the corner. That'll be great. And boy, it took forever building the thing. And then they opened it up. The whole place smelled like shit. The first day it was open. They've got like septic issues or something.
Yeah.
The car wash isn't open. The vacuums don't work. I'm like, okay, this place is brand new. I hate it already.
I don't get it. Down on Homestead?
Yeah.
Yeah. It seems to me that they're doing something down there by the car wash, next to the car wash. It's like they're digging it up again. Or
I don't know. It was weird.
I know it's been a few weeks since I've been down there, but
It kind of made me laugh though. They took so long opening it. And then they had septic issues. Like literally day one they were open. I went in there and the whole place smelled like crap. You're like, oh, that's a good first impression.
yeah. I don't get it. This town is just a little behind when it comes to that stuff.
Yeah, you've got too many people that are like anti-progress. People actually use that term like it's a good thing, you know? Anti-progress. Really?
Yeah.
Doesn't that make us backwards? It seems like a disconnect. Like deliberately at weird stuff. It's not like you keep your town in the 90s, you just become backwards, you know?
Yeah.
It drives me nuts, like how they chase businesses away, you know? Like Dutch Brothers, that's a perfect example. Like, that Dutch Brothers was gonna happen, and they made it so difficult for them that they bailed on it.
Yeah.
It's a bummer. Dutch Brothers is awesome.
I'm supposed to close on my lot here next 2 weeks, 3, 4, well, on the 12th of September, and then they're going to put a Sherwin-Williams paint store there. We'll see how long it takes
Yeah?
for that to come to fruition. Yeah. Let's see.
It's crazy when you see the difference how fast stuff goes up in Vegas. It feels like stuff goes up in Vegas like in a day.
Yeah. Well, they've got it down pretty good.
Right.
You know, and then for some reason here, man, it just, I don't get it. I just don't get it.
I think some of it is we have to like wait for certain people to age out, you know what I mean? I feel like the town won't be the way it is forever, you know? But who knows?
Yeah, there's some of these old folks that keep getting elected to the council. I think they've made their money and they don't want people to come in, and
Yeah, it's strange.
they don't want the progress.
Like it seems crazy that there's not a more generic restaurant here, like a Chili's or an Applebee's or something. Not that, not that I'm a huge Chili's or Applebee's fan, but
I
you
think
would
they
think
have
a
one
place like that out here would just print money, it'd be busy nonstop.
Yeah. For sure. It definitely would be going good. Definitely would be going really well if they allowed something like that. Sooner or later it'll happen.
Yeah. It becomes like, the more people that come here, it's inevitable eventually. Portion of people that don't spend any money, which I think makes it hard for businesses,
Yeah. Walmart's a good nut
Right.
for a lot of people. Definitely. I mean, the older I get, the more Walmart's fine.
Yeah.
I don't need a whole lot. But it does make it boring. I mean, the town there's not a whole lot.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, my wife and I still laugh when we moved here in 2004. There was a sign up, movie theater coming soon. We're like, well, that's good. 20 years later, no movie theater.
Nothing yet. Nothing
I
yet.
feel like
It's coming.
by the time they build one, I'm gonna be like old and grouchy and not like movies anymore. I'm like, oh, the heck with that.
It would be nice to be able to go to a movie, though.
It would.
Get out of the heat, especially this time of year. Get out of the heat
Absolutely.
a little bit.
And it's a different thing. Like seeing a movie 10 minutes from your house is just totally different than seeing a movie an hour away. Seeing a movie an hour away, the movie has to be so much better to be worth it, kind of town, though.
I mean, what, the Silverton is supposed to be opening up down there at the racetrack someday?
Yeah.
You know, that may have a theater in it. But I don't see that happening anytime soon either.
Town looks like in 20 years, you know? They're talking about that spaceport thing that they're building.
Yeah.
Between here and Vegas.
Uh-huh.
If that thing becomes a thing, that could be something, you know? That could be a significant number of people closer to here, you know?
Right.
But,
I think it's going to change dramatically. It's just going to take something, somebody to kickstart it. And once it does, it's going to change so fast that
right,
people, the old timers are going to be rolling in their grave.
right.
It's like, oh. I mean, there's still the commissioners turned down a big warehouse they wanted to build over here by Home Depot, and they said that the business plan was, they were offended because I watched the whole thing on YouTube, and they were offended that it wasn't clear enough, and it's a warehouse that's just going to house solar equipment. But somebody didn't get, then there were the comments were, somebody didn't get their envelope.
Right. Yeah, for sure.
I thought that was funny.
So true, too. Things are just like that. They didn't get their envelope.
Somebody didn't get their envelope. They're upset about it.
Space out here. It's like, build it. Why not? Build it.
Yeah, I thought that was funny.
Probably true.
I'm headed back up to Washington in 2 weeks. I've been going up once a month.
Yeah.
And all this house is up for sale. It's on the market.
Yeah, you did a bunch of work to it.
Yeah, it's all done now, and now we're just waiting for an offer. And
Right.
then I got to move all our stuff into storage unit. And once she gets the money in the bank, then we're going to order up a new house for her on a new lot. Get that done. Can't come soon enough.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, she had one offer on the house. She probably should have taken it, but it was 2 days after it went on the market, so she probably, her and her realtor thought it was not the best deal. And
It's hard to know, that's for sure.
yeah,
Hard to know.
I mean, this next month, hopefully, they're going to lower the interest rates, and
Yeah.
that'll be. Yeah, that looks good. Much better.
Absolutely. Yep. Looks more like me. Add some extra hair on the top there.
Not a service I plan on offering.
No. No King's finasteride spray for sale.
No. I've seen some of that stuff and thought, nah,
Yeah.
I'm not into it.
I thought about it, but it's like, oh god, I need $40 a month. You know what I mean? It's like, let me eat something and I have to pay $40 a month, and then, let's say best case scenario, my hair comes back, and then I miss a few months and it all falls out. You know, I don't need that.
Boy, your hair sure is falling out
Yeah,
fast.
right.
There you go. Your hair is falling out quick.
Yeah. if I do a card.
Yeah. I'll have it tap it down here. Yeah, I'll have it just tap it here in a second. Okay. Thank you, sir.
Yep.
Just tap it.
What do I hit? Yeah, tap it.
Yep.
Alright, now I get it. Thanks, man.
All right, brother. Have a good one. Thank
Yeah,
you
you
very
too.
much.
I'll see you next time.
All right. Take it easy.
I feel better already.
Yeah, it looks good on you.
Yeah.
All right. Good to see you. Thank you very much.
I'll see you.
Okay. Take care.